Hello everyone, this is Mary Ann, and in this video I would like to show you the three Pebble Time Steels that I have had in my life. Yes, that is three, and I will tell you why I have three. Now, this is the very first Pebble watch that came to me in 2015. It was the Kickstarter version for the Pebble Time Steel. And I really wanted a Pebble watch for a long time, but it wasn't available locally, and ordering it online was a hassle. So I paid for the Kickstarter in April 2015, and I got the Pebble watch in around September 2015. Now, this particular Pebble died after swimming, and I've made a video of it. Um, uh, a way back, and I will link the video on the description box. But this particular pebble died after I swam with it for about 45 minutes, and it wasn't supposed to die because it was supposed to be waterproof or water resistant for up to 30 meters, and it's supposed to be able to be used for swimming. And I wasn't even deep in the water, I was just swimming laps. It was on the surface of the pool. Now here is an earlier video clip of the Pebble Kickstarter edition after I got out of the pool and after it turned on after a couple of weeks of being dead. As you will notice, there is a dark portion on the upper side of the display and a brighter part on the lower portion of the display. And even if I tilt the watch here and there, those dark and bright portions don't move, so it's not really a function of the light or anything, and it's not a reflection of anything. If the display light is off, it doesn't show up, but if, yeah, there you can see it very, very clearly. So that was the problem with the watch, and Pebble did send a replacement immediately after going back and forth with them. First, they actually sent me a replacement cable, but then I said the cable was not the problem, so they sent me a watch after that. But it turns out that the Pebble that they sent me as a replacement for the one that got wet was also defective. As you can see, this is a different watch. This is the replacement that Pebble sent for free, and it's still pretty much the same, except that it doesn't have the Kickstarter badge at the back. And one of the buttons on this replacement watch turned out to be loose because it just fell off. That third button just fell off, and it was a little bit disappointing because it was already a replacement watch. And of course, I could not swim with this watch because maybe it would no longer be waterproof, because some parts of that missing button could be helping out in the water resistance, but I don't have that button anymore, so I couldn't use it. But Pebble sent me a second replacement after that. And this particular watch, the one with the missing button, has gone to my sister because she was using an Android phone and she doesn't have a smartwatch, and she wasn't really looking for a smartwatch, but I wasn't using the watch, and she might like to try it out, so I gave that to her. At this point, the second replacement watch has already arrived. But before I show you that second Pebble Watch replacement, let me first talk about the band. The original Kickstarter came with a stone-colored leather band because I picked the silver Pebble Time Steel, and it always comes with a stone-colored leather band. The other colors, like the black and the gold, came with different colored leather bands. I used that stone-colored leather band for a while, but then this came after, the steel band from Pebble. This is the Pebble Link band that came with the Kickstarter as a part of the package, but it did not arrive together with the watch. The watch arrived earlier, and the steel band came in its own box about a month later. And I really like the design of this watch. It is very minimalistic, and it suits the design of the watch case perfectly. And I really, really like it. It fits my wrist so perfectly, and it's a one pointer, if you can call it that, as differentiated from the three pointer steel link band that's on my Apple Watch. And I really, really like it. And it was durable enough until the link broke. There is a very, very small pin that goes through that hole over there that fell off. There is a pin on that side and a pin on the other side, and it just fell off one day, and I never noticed it until the watch fell off my wrist. It was a good thing I was at home and in bed when that happened, so I didn't lose the watch. But I really, really like this band because it comes with a quick release toggle button, if you can call it that, so you can switch out your bands very easily. It's a 22 millimeter standard size band, by the way, so you can buy a band off any third party watch band makers, and it will still fit perfectly. So that's it. That is a band that I really, really like, and I'm keeping it. I'm going to have it. I'm going to find a watchmaker or someone that can fix those that band by replacing the missing pins or screws in it, because I really, really like it. And now for the second replacement Pebble, which brings the number of Pebble watches that I have owned to three. This is the third Pebble, and I have not yet unboxed it. I have not broken open the seal. As you can see, it is still there. It came in that plastic and that bubble wrap over it, and I am saving it. It comes with a stone colored leather band because it's no longer a Kickstarter, so it doesn't come with a separate steel band, but I'm keeping it because my dad likes to try it out. He has a Lenovo smartphone. He used to have an iPhone, but he doesn't like it because it doesn't have a dual SIM, but he needs two different SIMs from two different networks because of the places he goes to. The other network that I also use is not available in some of the areas that he goes to, but the other network is available. So he needs a dual SIM smartphone, so he's using a Lenovo. So since I have not been using this watch because I've switched to the Apple Watch, I offered to give this third Pebble Watch, which is the second replacement Pebble Watch, to him, and I am going to give him that steel link band as well. That is the reason why I want to find a way to get that link band repaired, because I would like him to have a choice. And besides, that link band looks really, really good, and it will be easy for him to switch bands because the stone leather band from Pebble has a quick release button as well, just like the one on that steel link band. No, look at that. The watch says I have no events, and the icon is of a sloth on the underside of a tree branch. That is really, really cute. And this is one of the reasons why I really, really like the Pebble, and I am really, really going to miss it, but they have already been bought out by Fitbit. There I am, shutting down the Kickstarter Pebble. No, I'm not going to do the factory reset. I'm just going to shut it down. So, Pebble has already been bought out by Fitbit, and on their website, on the website of the Pebble, they have announced that they will no longer be making any watches, and they will no longer be providing technical support for their watches. So, the Pebble watches still work, but eventually over time they will no longer be getting any support. The Pebble community is still alive, but well, I am holding on to my Kickstarter Pebble anyway. I kept that in the box as you saw, and I'm going to be passing over everything else to my dad. My sister already has the second Pebble. My dad is going to get this third Pebble and the steel band. So, well, this is me, I guess, saying goodbye to the Pebble in my own way. I will still have that Kickstarter Pebble with me in my drawer, and hopefully it will still run. And I am Well, I'm kind of lonely or and sad about the turn of events of Pebble because I think it was a good company. It had one thing to do and it did it really, really well. But right now I am on the Apple Watch already and I really like it too because I'm on the iPhone 7. I've been an Apple user since 2007, but the Pebble is really, really nice and I'm saying goodbye to it and I'm sad about it. But for now, other people are using my Pebble watches, so I guess that's a good thing. So don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video and leave me a comment down below on what you think and how you feel about the pebbles folding up. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye!